Good evening and welcome to the 2021-22 Kindergarten Information Night. We are so very glad that you could join us here this evening. We'd like to take a moment to introduce ourselves and our respective buildings.
Hello, I'm Sandy Allen, principal of Spencer Loomis Elementary School. Welcome.
Hi, my name is Katie Culver. I'm the principal at Sarah Adams Elementary School.
Hello, my name is Lisa Gregoire, and I'm the principal at Isaac Fox Elementary.
Hi, I'm Amy Marr. I'm the principal at May Whitney Elementary.
And finally, I'm Marie Rothermel, the principal at Seth Payne Elementary School. All of the information that we share here tonight will be common among all 5 of the elementary schools that we have in our district. We'll focus on your child's experience in a typical school year. No matter which elementary school year that your child attends, they will have a typical experience. Our full-day kindergarten includes a variety of developmentally appropriate and challenging experiences. It's our goal to create a strong academic foundation and to support social and emotional learning and always encourage a passion for learning. For those of you who are interested in information about half-day kindergarten, our district does provide half-day option, but they will be missing the afternoon session of the curriculum and would need to be picked up midday by a parent or another care provider, as transportation is not provided by the district. This is a typical schedule of what our half-day and full-day programs look like in a normal year. Due to the pandemic, we are operating under different schedules this year. All of those schedules are posted online on our district's website. More information about exact times for the upcoming school year will be communicated at a later date and time.
As Ms. Rothermel said, that due to the pandemic, modified instructional strategies are being used and we are adhering to social distancing requirements. Our kindergarten program responds to the learning and developmental needs of our young children. We have a balanced literacy and math instruction, and we provide opportunities for whole group and small group instruction as well as independent practice. We take a hands-on approach to learning and learning through purposeful play and social and emotional instruction. We have an emphasis on critical thinking and problem solving, and technology is used to enhance instruction as all students K-5 receive a district-issued iPad. A typical day in kindergarten runs from 8:35 a.m. to 2:50 p.m. and it starts with a morning meeting in our social and emotional learning. We'll either have literacy or math instruction and literacy stations, followed by lunch and recess. And then we have some more literacy and or math instruction and math stations. We also have our social and emotional learning and social stations. We have science and social studies instruction, and students also have specials that they attend. So we'll see our kindergartners at PE and music for 30 minutes twice a week and library and art for 1 hour once per week. Parent participation is so important. Our PTO offers multiple opportunities for parent involvement through fundraisers, room parents, field day, family activities, and so much more. And we're hoping in the coming school year that we'll have some classroom volunteers being able to return to the building and providing help with special projects, maybe field trips, or even classroom parties. Communication between the home and school is critically important. You might look for information from our superintendent's communications, principals and assistant principals. We'll be sending newsletters. Our district and school websites provide tons of information. Teachers use Seesaw announcements to push information out to parents. Our parent-teacher conferences, emails, phone calls, and written notes, our curriculum night, open house, and of course, Twitter. That communication is key.
As was just mentioned, our district website and our school websites have a lot of information that you will find useful. So if you start on our district website at lz95.org, that's lz95.org, you will see at the top a spot for schools. When you click on schools, you will find your school's name and click there to go to your school's website. Once you've selected on your child's school, you will go to View All News. When you're in the View All News section, you will see the most recent news items as shown on this screen. You can select any of those items for further information. District 95 provides transportation to all kindergarten children who qualify based on address and identified safe walk zones. Our district's transportation department efficiently determines and assigns bus routes. There will not be midday transportation for kindergarten students if a half-day option is selected. In August, transportation will provide busing information. They will give you the route number, the pickup and drop-off times, and the locations for students who qualify for bus transportation. This is a screenshot of the website from our district's transportation department. You'll see any transportation documents there on that website page that you would need when you're registering for your child.
Your child will have lunch at school each day. A well-balanced school lunch is available, or your child may bring a healthy lunch from home. School lunches can be paid for using a debit system, and we will show you what that looks like on the next slide. Each student will have an ID card that will be used to link them to their lunch account, and monthly lunch menus can be accessed under the website using the Parents tab. Also, now is a really great time to start practicing with your child to eat lunch at school. They have about 20 minutes to eat lunch at school, and it's a great time to have them practice opening containers, using a lunchbox, and just getting familiar with what that looks like, so when they come to school, they'll be prepared to do so. This next slide shows where you can access the lunch menus. As Ms. Culver had indicated, this is a picture of our website. Each school has their own website, and right here you can see where you can access that lunch menu. Additionally, regular attendance is imperative for academic success. We do expect our children to attend class each day, and while they're attending class, they will demonstrate new skills through independent activities and lots of other things, as you can see, that are listed here. We do urge families to take advantage of the many built-in holiday breaks, institute days, and summer for planning vacations, as we do love to have our children at school, and we do expect them to be in attendance.
So one of the biggest questions that parents often ask us is, what can we do to prepare our kids for coming to school in the fall? And the biggest thing we'd like to share with you is to have your children be independent. Try to foster that independence in them. Allow them to zip their own coats, put their own shoes on, make decisions about when and how they need to go to the restroom, make sure that they are independent with their toileting if they're not already there yet. Make sure that you play games with your children. Gaming is the best way to get kids to learn how to be social with their friends. They learn so many skills through playing. So if you're playing games with them regularly, whether it's board games or outside, that's the best way to prepare them for coming to school and being independent and socially aware with their peers when they come to school. Additionally, research has shown that it's really important for kids to be exposed to literature, not teach them how to read, we'll do that, but actually exposing them to reading every single day. So you're reading aloud to them, you're talking to them about the books that you're reading, and you're asking them questions that they get to answer about the books that you've read. Those conversations are going to build their pre-reading skills and prepare them for school in the fall. This graphic just tells you a little bit more about how important it is for students to read each and every day. As you can see, students who read 20 minutes a day, every day, tend to perform in the 90th percentile on standardized tests. And as you go through those different amounts of time, students' abilities or their performance tends to taper off if they spend 5 minutes a day or 1 minute a day. So we encourage you to spend lots of time reading with your kids. That is the best way for them to be prepared for the fall. We do hold kindergarten screenings every year. This year, kindergarten screening is yet to be determined based upon the pandemic, of course. However, we are planning for kindergarten screening to be in the summer this year. At a typical kindergarten screening, we do some vision and hearing screenings along with testing or determining your child's reading readiness, math readiness, and English language proficiency. Again, we just want a baseline to understand and know what they're ready for. This is not an opportunity for you to coach and teach them all of these skills because that's what kindergarten is for. Those dates and times will be determined later on, and we will communicate those dates and times with you via email. These are some important dates for you to be aware of. We do offer a kindergarten kickoff in summer school every year. The registration usually takes place in March. Kindergarten kickoff is open to all incoming kindergartners. Transportation forms, which are part of your packet, will be due by June 15th. And the first day of school is Tuesday, August 17th.
Whether or not you've received your registration packet information via mail, or you've picked it up in the school office, or you're going to access it electronically, please make sure that you pay particular attention to the forms in the bulleted list to the left that need to be completed and submitted. So registration forms, a home language survey, parental consent, residency verification, all the way down to the medical information packet. There are also additional documents that you will need to complete your student's registration. We'll need to see proof of your child's age. So for example, either a birth certificate that is either domestic or foreign, and your child must be 5 years old on or before September 1st, 2021. We can also accept a physician certificate and adoption paperwork. But what's critically important is that you must also provide 3 proofs of residency to complete your registration. Please note, if you have not gotten your registration materials as of yet, we're going to place a link in the chat, and you can click on that link and it will take you to a form where you will fill in some important information for us to capture, but you'll also tell us how you would like to receive that information. So thank you so much. We appreciate you joining us this evening for our kindergarten registration and information night. What's next, you might be thinking? Well, we need for you to click on that link if you haven't done so already to access and give us the information for your incoming kindergartner. And once you get your registration materials, we'd like for you to complete that registration paperwork. You'll then schedule an appointment at your child's home school to submit registration in person. If you're unable to schedule an appointment, you'll digitally submit your child's paperwork on the website. In addition to our school's website, our PTOs are linked on our district website and have Facebook accounts. Have a great evening.